Shut up and sit down.
What's the story, Internet? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday evening. Here we are with part 2 of the Premier League preview. So starting off with the early morning match on Sunday at 6 a.m, we have Southampton versus Manchester United. So Manchester United have sort of got the groove back a little bit, one against West Brom, one against Istanbul Başakşehir in the Champions League. And Southampton got a little bit of a blindside by Wolves, only drawing 1-1. So a draw isn't an awful result, but after the rampage that they've been on recently, it was a bit of a shock. So definitely not a team to be underestimated by Manchester United. If they continue the form that they've been on, I think that they can get the win, but they have to be careful because the likes of Danny Ings, James Ward-Prowse from free kicks, they're just a very, very difficult team to break down and a very difficult team to defend against. So I think it's going to be a very cagey match. I can see it being quite high scoring actually, maybe a 3-2, similar to the 3-2 at Old Trafford where Romelu Lukaku scored twice and Andreas Pereira scored that great outside the box goal. So I think it's going to be a high scoring match and it could go either way. Obviously being a Manchester United fan, I'm going to say Manchester United to win, but it could really go either way. So onto the big one, got on the board, Chelsea versus Tottenham. Very, very interesting match. Tottenham last time out beat City, and Chelsea beat Newcastle, both same scorelines, 2-0. So they'll both be feeling pretty confident. Both did relatively well in Europe as well. Tottenham winning 3-0, Chelsea winning 2-0. So I think this could be another close match, but Mourinho knows how to break down his old pupil, Frank Lampard. So will the student be able to defeat the master? Now, he has done in the past, but will he be able to do it again? Only time will tell. It should be an interesting match from Stamford Bridge, though. I'm going to say that Tottenham's going to win, and I'm going to say that this is a match that Gareth Bale should thrive in, if he's implemented properly. So, Arsenal versus Wolves. Excuse me. Last time out, Arsenal had a disappointing 0-0 draw and Pepe got sent off against Leeds. Wolves got that 1-1 against Southampton, which normally would have been quite disappointing, but the trajectory that Southampton have been on, that was quite a positive result for Wolves. So should be another interesting match. Arsenal need to get themselves into gear, especially with the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang just not scoring at the moment. So they need to right those wrongs and create the chances that are needed to go forwards. So we'll see if they're able to do that. It'll be interesting to see. I think this could be another interesting match. Some very interesting matchups this weekend. Not necessarily a clear winner in some of them. Leicester City versus Fulham. This one, there should be a clear winner on Monday. It should be Leicester, but with the way the season's going, Fulham's probably going to beat them 6-0. But Fulham, just very disappointing. They put up a good performance against Everton, they just couldn't get the win. That no-look penalty over the bar, just... Leicester will be wanting to come back from their 3-0 defeat to Liverpool and right those wrongs. So we'll see if they can pull that off. I think they will be able to, especially at home. I wouldn't put money on Fulham getting an away win here, unfortunately. West Ham versus Aston Villa. This one should be very interesting because West Ham are, I think, on a 7-match unbeaten streak, and most of those are wins. Aston Villa have fallen off a little bit from their early season power, so we'll see if they can bring back that power that they had. See if the likes of Ollie Watkins and Jack Grealish and Ross Barkley can get back to the ways that they were. But it'll be interesting to see how West Ham perform, because, like I said, they've been doing very well, very under the radar, but they've been slowly sneaking up the table. Let's have a look at where they are in the table at the moment. So yeah, they're in 8th, just behind Aston Villa on 1 point. So yeah, should be a very interesting matchup. I think I think there's a lot of things to watch out for this weekend. A lot of, not necessarily big name matches, but a lot of even matches that could go either way. So, speaking of watching those matches, so the Southampton versus Manchester United, that's on NBCSN. Chelsea versus Spurs, that's also on NBCSN and Telemundo. Arsenal versus Wolves, NBCSN and Universo. Leicester versus Fulham, NBCSN and Universo. And West Ham versus Aston Villa, NBCSN and Universo. No Peacock matches on Sunday and Monday, very interesting. Another thing I just wanted to point out, the reason I haven't talked about any other leagues this week is because there's not really any big matches. There's no big derbies. It's not like the El Clasico or the Rome derby or anything like that. So yeah, unfortunately, no big matches this week in the rest of the world. So at least that I could see. So we have some interesting matches coming up next week, and hopefully there'll be more big matches around the other leagues. But in the meantime, we have some Champions League to look forward to midweek. So I will be back with you Sunday, reviewing the Saturday, Sunday and Friday matchups. And then I'll be back with you on Monday to review Monday's matches and preview the Champions League. So until then, I hope you're all staying safe, keeping out of trouble. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and ta-ra for now.